Well, hello. Today was a pretty good day for training. Not too good on the personal side, but for the training side, it was pretty good. I, started off with the hanging here. It's a pretty good way to fortify the shoulders, possibly even heal the shoulders. Ido Portal had a challenge, 30 days, 8 minutes a day hanging total. So I try to get somewhere near that. I did a couple of these off camera, and I did a little bit of stretching off camera, but I'll get to that when it gets to the stretching section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment about question and answer video I'm going to put up, so leave a question. Today I was trying not to add any fatigue. Try to get some good skill development, power development, developing some strength movement patterns while still lowering my fatigue totally. Doing some jump rope, very good for developing some springiness in the lower legs, the ankles. Also get some coordination down and some cardio. Training the heart, the breath, getting outside. It was a little challenging. I haven't done any jump rope in a while. Only did the amount you saw on camera. I would like to get to a point where I could do, the next goal will probably be try to do like 5 minutes in a row. But here was a little later in the day, getting a little strength session in. These in and outs were kind of tough on the wrist. To be honest, my wrists have been very fatigued. Yesterday I did the one arm support, and then this, I might have to take tomorrow off of the wrist, which would be nice. I can work some of the lower body and get... I've been doing a lot of lower body in the frontal plane, but I want to get kind of more in the lateral plane of movement with the legs. Not so much in a side splits, but more like in the 90-90 position of the hips, which I kind of experiment with at the end of the video without even really realizing it until a little bit ago. But here, I'm still trying to get the shoulders. My shoulders are feeling really good. But here, do some bridge. My bridge is feeling really nice. A really important thing is to have a good surface to do this on. When you have a very slippery floor, it just makes it very difficult, unstable. But I'm feeling pretty good in the bridge, getting my bridge mobility back, and hopefully surpass all those imbalances that I developed. Trying to get straight arms and work out the shoulders and not so much the spine. My spine is very good, but my shoulders are not as quite good as my spine. So here, I did a very different kind of nighttime stretching. Did a little bit more active than normal. I wanted to put the legs through a little bit more challenge. I want to try to, strengthen the legs a little bit more. Try to figure out how to do that and what it really means to move throughout the legs. I might just need to get some more weights and just start lifting more weights, but for now, I will be trying to get more side to side. So an example would be to do the lunge. And, it just reminded me of the footwork. I've been doing a lot of footwork. A couple weeks ago, I did like some very goofy looking footwork. But I feel like I've gotten a lot better, and I think it really works through the ATG split squat. I think that kind of split lunge, very fundamental position to human movement. And I'll try to show you guys that tomorrow. But I've been doing that to kind of work on my footwork. On the split here, working pretty good. Probably one of my best sessions in the splits, to be honest, in a while. But I think right here, you'll see what I'm talking about. I get into the lunge, and then eventually I'll start moving out to one of my sides. This is a movement that's mainly in the frontal plane. but I'd like to try to develop it where I'm moving through all the planes of motion that I choose to. And for me, I couldn't really see the way to choose to move through the lateral plane except right here. You just reach out laterally. And I think that's kind of a concept I'll try to play with tomorrow, where I'll try to save the wrist, try to do a little bit more legs, work through all the planes of movement, frontal, lateral, rotational, and try to develop it within the hips, too. My hips are very strong, a lot bigger than the rest of my legs, but that's the prime mover of the legs. Here's a nice stretch you can do. And I think, that was pretty much the end of my nighttime stretching. I probably am going to do a little bit more in the 90-90 position, hips. Kind of like this right here. Move the 90-90 hip position, except that the 90-90 movement isn't in very much load. I think maybe I could try to do it more quickly. Lift up the supporting leg some. Those are some ideas that I'll try out tomorrow that I'll just have to remember. But thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.